Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man with your WIMZ.com movie review. This week you sent me to see The Rover, starring Robert Pattinson, Guy Pearce, and more. Civilization has collapsed, and life is worth very little. A guy named Eric, played by Guy Pearce, is sitting in a bar when his car is stolen by three armed thugs who are on the run after recently pulling off a robbery of some sort. A robbery that left one of their guys injured and they think dead on the side of the road. Mr. Eric doesn't much care for that, so he goes after them in their vehicle, which they have abandoned because it was stuck. He gets it unstuck and goes after them. After a brief confrontation where Eric has no guns and the three guys in the car have three guns, Eric is knocked unconscious, I don't know why they didn't kill him, and is left on the side of the road with the truck. He goes looking for the car, and while he's in another business, which I believe is an opium den, he comes out of the opium den and finds Ray, played by Robert Pattinson, who has been shot, and sees the truck and realizes that's his gang's truck, and one of the members of the gang is his brother. Ray is kind of slow, and it seems like he has to try 2 or 3 times in order to get a statement out. Anyway, when Eric realizes Ray is part of the gang, he wants to know where they were going because he wants his car back. He really, really wants this car back. He doesn't care who he has to kill to get this car back. Why the car is important to him isn't told to us until the end of the movie, and that's my problem with the movie. While I was very interested in what was happening, I wanted to know how things were going to turn out. I wanted an explanation for things. I would have liked to know why civilization collapsed. We don't get that. But I wanted to know more about what was happening, and that's a good thing about the movie, because they don't explain anything, and that's left up to you in your head to figure out. Now, the film is a long series of slow burns where nothing happens. The guys are driving, or they're having these very truncated conversations because Eric doesn't like to talk to Ray. Ray is a little mouthy, but you know, he's slow, so it takes everything he has to carry on a conversation, and he just gets tired and quits. But there are long, slow periods, slow burn periods that are punctuated by moments of savagery. That being said, the payoff for all these slow burns and savagery is so unfulfilling, so random, so, you know, it just does not pay off in a way that explains why all of this violence has been necessary. Now, if you like sporadic violence, this movie is full of it, and there are several chunky headshots that are shown, and a fair amount of blood. It's such a dark and depressing movie. If I was asked by friends to go see it again, I might consider it just to be with my friends and to see what they thought about it. But it is not the kind of film you want to see twice. It is such a downer of a movie that if you're into that kind of thing, if you're into the what might be referred to as the magnificent desolation of the Australian outback, or if you're into very minimalist stories, this one might be for you. It wasn't really for me, but I didn't know that until the end of the movie. So maybe the end of the movie will satisfy you. I'm giving the Rover 3 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I see next time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them to me at stanthemovieman@att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. And an update. Beginning with the week of June 30th, the movie poll will cut off at noon on Fridays from here on out. Noon on Fridays is the cutoff for the WINZ.com movie poll. So just keep that in mind from here on out. Oh, by the way, happy 4th of July, as that is approaching. Until next time, see ya.